Hello fiber friends, and welcome back to episode 10 of my Learn to Knit series. Today I will be showing you how to weave in your ends using the duplicate stitch method on stockinette stitch. Here I have my sample sock that I have been knitting over the course of this Learn to Knit series, and I'm going to turn it inside out so that we can get to the wrong side of the work where we will be weaving in my ends. When you are weaving in ends on a sock, you want to try to weave in your ends away from the sole of your foot so that you don't create lumps on the bottom of the sock. This would create a lump that could lead to potential blisters and discomfort. Find a yarn end that you would like to start with and thread your tapestry or Chanel number 18 needle. Next, gently tug on the yarn to snug up any looseness the stitch may have incurred. The rest is really simple. All we are going to do is follow the path of our stitches. My first stitch here is going up through 2 bumps, then crosses over and comes down through 2 bumps. I don't go under the stitches like my original knitting does. I usually use the tip of my needle to split the yarn of the 2 bumps. Weaving in your ends this way, your tail yarn is going to catch or grab the yarn of the bumps. This accomplishes 2 things. 1, it is harder for your yarn ends to work their way loose, and 2, your ends won't show on the right side of your work, which is helpful if you are using contrasting colors like I am. I continue weaving in the ends for about 1 inch or 1.5 inches. There may be quicker ways out there to weave in your ends, but I have found that while they may be quicker, they aren't long-lasting. If I have spent hours completing a project, then I don't want to shortcut the very end and risk my sweater or socks coming undone after a few wears. I encourage you to take the time and weave in your ends using the duplicate stitch method so that you can get the most life out of your knits. Then I cut my tail close to my work, being careful not to cut my project. Then I move on to my next end. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you click the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my upcoming tutorials, and we'll see you real soon.